Hello, not the best beasties. Good to see you again, and welcome to the world of Tyria on this Tuesday. We're changing it up as we tend to on Tuesdays, and I am finally going to get around to tooling around in Tyria for their Halloween. So let's just roll right into it. First things first, though, for those that play Guild Wars, home instance farming. I'm going to run through this real quick. So for those that haven't played Guild Wars, I am a Charr, which is a cat-like species. I think they're them and the Asura. It's been a little while. I feel like I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, they've got 3 non-human races. There's a 4th race that's humanoid, but they're super tall. They're called the Norn. So there I was just mining some candy corn and some crystal. Going over and picking up some of these items here, which you get from the Heart of Thorns expansion. But yeah, this area that we're in is what we call the home instance node, where we get to gather resources and kind of tool around. It's not quite housing in the traditional sense, but yeah, that's what you got. Okay, so I have other things there. Local cat left a dead bird for me, but we're just gonna press on. I don't want to bore you too much, but the Black Citadel is where the Charr are. There's a lot of history from the first Guild Wars. The Charr and the humans were at war. They made peace, and this is in the old area called Ascalon, and they had destroyed that in the first game. And we have mounts, so let's mount up and roll off. This one is the Sand Jackal. And I'm using its special ability to kind of zip forward quick. And I picked up the skin of like the Cyclops looking thing, which is really cool. I thought this one was really unique looking. Took me a little bit, but eventually I picked it up for him. Color coded it, you know, I just got matching stuff. So we're going across the Black Citadel. We're going to make our way to Lion's Arch so we can get into the Mad King festivities. And we're going in. So Lion's Arch is the main hub city for those that don't know, that don't play Guild Wars. There's 5 core cities. Lion's Arch is the main hub where players join up, see what's going on, do random stuff. A couple of the festivals take place here. Halloween is the big one for Lion's Arch, and then here is the main hub where you can access the different cities of the world. So just to give you a quick idea, here we are in Lion's Arch. We were just in the Black Citadel over here. Holbrook is where the Norn are. Up top over here, Divinity's Reach. This is where the humans live. And where are the little guys? The Grove, that's where the Sylvari live. Sylvari are actually really cool. Initially, they were going to be elves, but then they changed it up so they are actually plant-like creatures. They're actually really cool. I thought it was a very clever design. I mean, they're fully plant-based. Humanoid looking, yes, but all plant. Like their hair is leaves, and one dude's got like a pine cone for a head. Or I'd assume that's where the Asura are, little tiny big-eared looking critters. They do a lot of they're into big tech stuff. Alright, so we're gonna mount back up. Here we are into the main area. Right over here is where Mad King Thorn happens every 2 hours. Unfortunately, I've missed it this time. He's got another hour and 15 minutes, I believe, before he shows up again. But he shows up, you play a little game, it's fun. He's a bit insane, which you'll see when we get to the Labyrinth. You'll be able to see that. So there's a lot of different activities to do. Ascent to Madness, that I think I'll do today. Mad King's Clock Tower for sure. Jumping puzzle. The Labyrinth is the big draw. The Labyrinth is where you basically just fight some bosses, but run around killing things and just rack up loot to get gold. It's a great farming spot. Wrong button. They did add something new going on this year. With Magister Tassie, she was telling us about something was going on. Oh, yeah. So one of the things they did, going into the achievements tab this year, Shadow of the Mad King. So they added all these new things in here. Court duty is what it's labeled as, where activities will unlock some trophies and achievements. And there's a couple things. I need to find this Brigadier General in Lion's Arch, but I haven't found him yet. And then we'll have to find a Colonel on the Lunatic Court's quest. Yeah, we'll see. I might have to look into that, but let's just do the activities. First things first, my personal favorite, a lot of people's personal favorite, but also the bane of many's existence, the jumping puzzle. Here we go. This is probably my favorite jumping puzzle in the whole game. It's not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. You're timed. People are running it up right now. That's why there's a clock, so we just have to wait for people to fail. I don't often do this with my Charr Nid here. He is not my main. I have a thief that's my main character, and she does a lot of the these kind of things. So we'll see. We could go into first person. It's a cool look. Keeping it basic. Couple Charr players here. Someone's making a run and it looks like they're probably going to make it to the top now. Usually if it gets around here and it doesn't jump back or someone doesn't appear, then they're getting it. They're making it. So we're just hiding in here. The Lunatic Court.
Gather round, my subjects.
Oh, bad timing. Oh, gosh. Okay, so sometimes, and what happens quite a bit, you'll get thrown into a... Alright, I'm just gonna... I don't think this is the quickest. It's gonna dump us into the Labyrinth. But usually what tends to happen is it'll dump you into a spot where it'll dump you into an instance of the jumping puzzle where it's ending. It's at the end of the time. So fingers crossed it puts us in a good instance. I wish I caught that right away. There we go. 11 minutes up at the top. We'll be able to do this now. Another Charr. Lots of Charr today. And a Norn. Here's a Norn. You can see the regular size. I saw there's a standard human, so you can see we're kind of big. That definitely looked like a small human. That's an Asaurus. They've got a helmet on, so it's hard to see what their height is, but you can just see that Guild Wars has got a really cool and unique art style, but also, you know, crazy design work. So you can see they had flames. These guys are special guys. They're dead. They're all kind of in like the netherworld. I don't think this is the Mist. Somebody that plays this a lot. Give me an old correction here. Okay, here we go. I am out of practice. I haven't really... this is my first time playing it this year. Get a pause. Normally... I've been a bit slow on Guild Wars this year. Here we go. Here we go. Stuck. Ah, fail. I'm not used to Charr. So if I fail too many times, I'm going to swap to my main character. And hopefully you won't hear too many keyboard smacks. Yeah, but Guild Wars has got a whole bunch of crazy outfits and such like this. It's unique. It's been playing this since launch. Been playing Guild Wars since I think just about launch on the first one. So it's always been a series I've thoroughly enjoyed. This past year, I've really dialed it back. I've always been a casual, filthy casual that I am. Finally made a legendary earlier this year. I made Bolt for my primary because she is a sword swinging thief character class, which is quite I enjoy it. I play this a lot more for fun, looks, and all that. You know, I want to make sure my characters look the way I want them to look versus too much. I don't really go into the... I haven't done any raids yet. Alright, here we go again. Jump, 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 jump. Okay, wait for the explosion. There we go, getting further. Relax myself a bit. There we go. This is a tough jump. Cleared it. There we go. This is a tough jump. I take it slow, aim for the middle, jump across. There we go. This one. This is going to be tough. Oh, I made it. Good, 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 good. There is something that they added this year, I think, for grabbing that chest, but you don't get much time to grab it, and I'm going more for the, I'm going for the win. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. All right, we made it to the top. I just have to wait. We're going to jump in through that stained glass. Wow, second try. There we go. In we go. Yay! I can't... Second try. And with a Charr. Quite impressed there. So does this count? Let's see. Tower terror. It does. Okay, great. So 20 points to get to the top. If it's going to give me 20 points every time, I only got to run this 5 times, people. That's not too bad now, is it? All right, let's see how long it takes. So, yeah, they have a new expansion coming out next year. Big fan favorite, going back to the area they call it Kantha. It's a very Asian-themed area. And they've been showing off a lot of the, what are they called? The elite class specifications, so... You go into some of your details, or is it like your build? You can, I haven't, here they are, the elite specs. As you can see, I haven't played this character that much, so I haven't taken him through. He hasn't even gotten through the main story, so the elite specs I have not unlocked on him. And his class is a warrior, for those that were wondering. I kind of just glossed right over a lot of that, because I just rather just jump into some of the gameplay, but these little pauses in between clock tower runs are going to be a good spot to fill in on details. But here we go, here we go. Dry my hands off. Get ready for the next run. Here we go, here we go. Oh, my hand starts sweating like immediately. And the camera always seems to zoom back out. Maybe I did it. The toughest thing about jumping puzzles I find with Charr is that you have to base it onto where their feet are when the running animation is. And that's what throws people off. I think. It's what throws me off. And once you kind of get your eyeballs locked into where you need him to, where the back of his feet are, you have a much easier time landing jumps as a Charr. I find Norn are actually maybe a little bit harder, just because they're so big that they seem to miss. That it's hard to gauge based on their speed. Like, they run so slow. Everyone runs the same speed, but their animation seems really slow. Now, I gotta make sure I don't try racing this guy and screw up. So, focus. There we go. Because that's something I tend to happen on jumping puzzles when people are around. I get antsy. I gotta beat you. It's not a race. It's just who gets in first. And we're in again. Here we go. I've completed this achievement 9 times since they introduced it. So, I only did. It's a decent spot for acquiring trick-or-treat bags and such. That's the. Well, I don't want to say currency. Trick-or-treat bags are what you get during this holiday, and they've got a whole bunch of random stuff in there. So, just some crafting materials, some other fun stuff, some perks and buffs. These are finishers. Then we start getting into the more high-end stuff, recipes, transmutation tonics, a couple minis, and then we start getting into the infusions and such, and that's just a whole other thing. The infusions, I dumbed into an infusion 2 years ago, I think, for Halloween. It turned you green. I used it. Little did I know that infusions are some of the hottest items in the games. Wish I kept it and saved it. Because I might actually be Guild Wars rich for once, but... yeah. I don't play it enough. I play it for fun. I play the story. I tinker in some of the other modes. Don't really do PvP directly. There we go. Getting back my old groove now. I did do proper PvP briefly, and that was mostly to kind of grind out stuff for a legendary, I think. I'm gonna fall. Alright. There. Damn it. I hate that jump. Especially with a Charr. I think the other guy fell too. Did he? Or maybe they're going. I don't know.
Gather round, my subjects.
Oh, time's up again. Okay, let's bail out. It shows how many people got through it at any given time. So yeah, here is the Labyrinth. And I think I see... there's Mad King Thorn right here. And normally on that side, he's talking to his son, but that is not his son. That is somebody else. Looks like a ghost or a hologram. Let's find out. I'm going to go to my griffin. It's just a boring basic griffin, which is so sad. That is Palawa Joko. Steve is out there. The labyrinthine horror. Now they have discussions going on back and forth, and honestly, Thorn is hysterical when it was his son. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. But he makes fun of his son the whole time. His son is crying, whining at him. Oh, candy corn monster's attacking me. His son's yelling at him. He's you locked me in a coffin. And he's well, I put you in there till you would learn your lesson. And he's but I died in that coffin. And he's yeah, you were slower. You were always a slow learner. It's so funny. I love how off and unhinged he is. Okay, so let's go back into the trophy achievements. I've been playing PlayStation too much. So I got that twice. And then Lion's Arch and Colonel and the Lunatic Court's quest. I don't know. I don't remember what that is. Is that where we go and talk about? Someone's got a Skyscale. I got that too. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. You can give gold to this guy and he'll unlock stuff. Okay, let's see if we can escape. There's my Skyscale. I need to get to a spot where I can get back up to where that boatman is. Oh, I'm an idiot. You just teleport. As you can, like I said, I haven't played this in a few months. Very sad. Okay, let's see if I can get into another clock tower. You know what? No. How about we do something else? Let's do some other, some sort of silliness. We'll do the Raceway. So then the Raceway, we've got a couple different races we've got in here. We've got a roller beetle race. There's someone going there. He has not been here before. Time trial. I think there's a Springer race as well. Yep, a Springer race. And a Jackal race. So they've got 3 different races going on here. So we've got the Jackal. They're pretty cool. We've got the roller beetle. Oh, no, that's the Warclaw. Let's see, roller beetle. There's the roller beetle. I did not get any skins for the roller beetle. That's like the super speed. And then we've got the Springer, which is a bunny. And yeah, not a fan. I did get a couple new skins, so let's detour for a bit. A little bit of Guild Wars silliness here. So this is where you get a lot of the different characters, and under mounts, you can select the mount. We're on a Springer. Let's see what skins we have. I can change them up as a frosty one. Oh. Well, that's kind of scary, so maybe we'll go with that. A blue fire bunny. A colored bunny. The branded bunny. I've got another character that has the branded bunny. Let's go with this. Yeah, let's go with this one. It's kind of freaky looking. Did it change? There it is. That Charr looks so awkward riding these things. Oh, it's a riot. Okay, so we are going to have some fun. Let's do some races. And we're going to get the roller beetle out and ready. Remember which way it goes. Don't have a trained roller. Oh, that's the rental. You're the time trial guy, right? Okay, yes. Here we go. Going for speed. Ready, set, go! They have a boost. They have a slide. Oh my gosh. Not good. Haven't done this in a while. Here we go. They take a while to get going. Once they do, then they can go. Oh gosh. Can we boost yet? Let's boost over. There's the drift. I'm gonna hit that. We come across. I'm gonna boost this way. Not that wasn't the best. I struggle in that spot specifically. Gotta watch out for a pumpkin. You want to drift through that a little bit, but not hit the wall. So yeah, drifting is tricky. Tricky business. But that'll be a clear. Minute and 13. Does it show my best? Yeah, my best, which is just under a minute. So I know I could do this. I've done it before. So let's try again. I need to talk to these guys. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of this. There's a lot of activities to do in Guild Wars if you guys haven't played it. You know, they have festivals. English. Been a rough day. And a lot of them have different things. The 2 biggest ones are definitely Halloween and what they call Winter's Day for the holidays. The upcoming winter holidays. Another one that got a really nice map is what they call Festival of the Four Winds. Oh, look at that Springer. Oof. And that's a really nice area. It's kind of like on a cliff face, and then there's an airship over there, and they've got things that go on there. There's a fun PvP race I used to do a lot. Was decent in it, we'll say that. I could win it every now and again. But yeah, I enjoyed that. So let's go for round 2. And see if I could do any better now that I've re-familiarized myself with the course and controls. The roller beetle. There we go. Much better. I probably should have hit the boost there, but I'm not going to argue about it too much. Let this go. Hit that. Slow myself a little bit. Terrible. Here we go. We're going. Boosting. Yes, you can do tricks when you're airborne. Avoid the pumpkin to not get destroyed. There we go. I might get under a minute for this one. Oh, dirty. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. You meanie little candy corn. That's alright. Alright, one more try. Can't do it on a Skyscale. Oh, they've got a bunny race going soon. Alright, let's go. I didn't hit start, so let's go back. Gonna need this to reset. Get back on it. Get rolling and hit play. There's a little bit of way to get like a few extra seconds off on that. Good. Oh, bad. That's bad. Let's see if I can. Couldn't get him to slide. Alright. Let's just reset. Because it drops you right back to the front and you can just start again. So much easier than going through it. There is usually an annual trophy, they say, for completing the race so many times. These gravestones, they're terrible. Okay, that's a little better. When you do the drift, you slow down, so come on, go a little faster. You can jump on it, but it doesn't do squat. Oh, I was doing a little better there. Not gonna lie. Did alright. You get boost power back when you do that. So you definitely want to do that. And I drifted poorly. Alright, definitely not getting under a minute for this one. I did! Oh, look at that! And that laugh you hear at the end, that's Mad King Thorn laughing. I got it. Got it. Nice. Okay, so let's see. We get trick-or-treat bags. Gonna move that down here. He had his birthday not too long ago. Mad King's chest. What do we get? What do we get? Ah, we get the choice of stuff. How many do I have of these? I'm gonna get this. This you get after you merge a whole bunch of candy corn together. You can make a candy corn cob, and it's kind of like not an elite, but it's a different type of currency. And for those that don't know, Guild Wars has too many currencies. It's ridiculous. I mean, these are all the different currencies in the game. I really wish they would find a way to minimize that because it is confusing. It truly is. As you can see, gold is not bad, but it's pretty low considering how many years I've been playing. But it just started. The game started with gems, which is the like your cash, but you can earn your in-game gold, you can convert to gems for the cash shop, which they have, which is over here. Black Lion Trading Company, and they got a whole bunch of stuff in here. They do a really good job. Little plug of sorts, but they do, I feel Guild Wars does a really nice job of not really shoehorning that too much in your face. There's a couple aspects of it that are rough in regards to the shop, and I wish they would fix that, and it kind of deals with the difference between expansions and what they call Living World. Living World is kind of like DLC, so you pay for it separately. If you missed out on it, they had a way to release it. Anyways, they had a releasing sequence on that, where if you were there for the first run of it being there, you logged in during its 2 weeks, 3 months, or whatever it was, you got it for free. But if you missed on it, you had to pay for it. The expansions are generally always pay, but if you wait, you can usually get the past expansions for free. So right now, Heart of Thorns is free with Path of Fire, and most likely 1, 2, or both are going to be free with the new End of Dragons expansion coming out soon. And next week is they're going to be previewing the new Elite specs, and then the week after that, they're going to have another beta week. So I like that they've got the beta, that they've been offering stuff up. A number of things they've been doing. They've been much more communicative than they've been in the past, which is quite cool. Okay, so that is that. Let's get my let's go do a Jackal race. Not my Skyscale. That's the branded Skyscale. He looks pretty cool. Actually, it is really cool. There's the Jackal. Going for speed. Where am I going? That way. The dash, you get through enemies and you don't take damage. So that's the trick with the dash here. It is like a speed boost of sorts, but you got to be careful, especially with this one. That doesn't happen. Dun, dun, dun. And you could zip through some geometry a little bit with it, so cool thing. $45. Oh, look at that first try. What do they have for achievements in this? Here's the rituals. There's the clock tower. Thought I just did that. But you gotta do it 3 times. No worries. Okay. If it says annual, you do these once every year, and then they're done. You get the points and all that, and they count towards the meta one. That if you do 9 of these annuals, then you'll get a reward. Grasping gaze shoulder box. What's it look like? Actually, I haven't looked at that. Oh, that's different. That's interesting. Crazy eyes. Cool. Okay, so let's do. Oh, I like it showed up just when I'm on it. Cool. Let's do it again. We are running. We are running. We are riding. Riding the Jackal. I am the best. I am not the best. Definitely not. Whee, come on. See, I try to be the best. I'm not. That's why I don't do PvP stuff too often, because a lot of times I suck. My aim and my reflexes. I'm not Jack Burton. It's not all in the reflexes. I mean, I guess I do pretty well, because I know there's a lot of people that struggle with the jumping puzzles and such, and I can pull that off. Platforming, I'm pretty good at. Shooters, shoot me in the head. That's all I'm good for. All right, let's give the Springer time trial a shot. I'm going for speed. I did this once. I didn't care for it. I think I did this last year. Boing, boing, boing. Alright, that might not look good. Springers jump really high. That is their speciality. Hitting the old button. I shouldn't have jumped if I could have helped it. Oh, interesting. See, in these spots, if you're quick enough, you switch to a different thing and kind of move. You know, you could probably go to like a Skyscale or something. Done. Oh, sorry. I hit the mic. Okay. So that is that. So let's head out. Let's go back to either Lion's Arch or wherever it dumps me. The Labyrinth. Let's head back to Lion's Arch. So what we'll do on the wrap-up of this, let's go and do the Ascent to Madness, where we actually get to have some interaction with Mad King Thorn, because that's fun. He's too funny. I hope the audio is set all right. Here's another area of Lion's Arch. This is kind of more the Halloween communal area, where you get a whole bunch of stuff going on.
I've heard that all over town. I wonder if
Oh, that was a Norn talking? I thought it was a Charr.
Now that's a fight. How did I love to see?
So we've got candy corn vendor. So does anybody see? Anybody see? I know I could look this up. I'm just being a bit lazy. Not that. King's Quest. Anybody see Brigadier General Colonel? In line over here. If you hold down Alt, you get all the different character names, and it'll be in this little bright green color. I do not see the Brigadier General Colonel anywhere. He's hiding somewhere. I feel like he's probably hiding in plain sight. Okay, so Ascent to Madness is right here. Let us find a group. There should be groups doing that. Not maybe just in Central Tyria. Some parties. There's Labyrinth. See, they added 2 new bosses this year into the Labyrinth, so I definitely want to go in there at some point and do the Labyrinth and kill everything. Although I am not seeing anybody for Ascent to Madness. That's a bummer. Probably because it's not on a daily. It's on a daily over here. Which, oh crap, I haven't done any of this. Open 10, I can get that. Complete a race in the Labyrinth. You gotta wait for that to happen. Wow, Reaper's Rumble. I don't think I've done that. Most of these things are all in the Labyrinth, so that's where people are going to be. So once the daily hits and it's Ascent to Madness is in it, then you'll see people that want to play it. But otherwise, yeah, no one's going to really want to do that. So, let us go to the Labyrinth. I think Reaper's Rumble is another thing. Don't mention it. Soon we'll have all these rebels beaten into submission. Yeah, it's a crazy world. Alright, let's go into the Labyrinth. This Lunatic Court's mission. Life of me, I can't figure out what that is. Oh, there is a race that's kind of going on. Let's see if I can get down there in time. Skyscale. There's the Griffin. Steve is out and about. Always a dangerous thing, especially. There we go. Usually just use the Raptor. Not that, the Raptor. There we go. Not too worried about winning. Big hands, they're hurting. Haven't done this in a while. If you go this. I've been attacked, so now I can't mount. I'm an idiot. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm free from the shackles of being attacked. But I have been hurt. And I'm gonna get dismounted. Oh, that's one of the bots. Do I have a... There we go. Who is attacking me? Steve is... Yeah, I'm toast. Toast. So, down but not out. Unbelievable. I'm so mad. I tried to get... Oh, I got myself back up. I need to find a spot so I can break aggro. There we go. Carve a pumpkin. There we go. All right. Let's do this. Is there only one other person doing this race? I miss a spot. Unreal. Alright, here we go. That's a boss door there. He's not a fun boss. Most people skip him a lot of times. Steve's coming around. He got me with agony. Oh, somehow... Oh, a commander showed up. Yay! Okay, so now that a commander showed up, maybe we will try running this. Where'd he go? Is he running the race? He's running the race. Okay, so the commander is not playing. Well, he is, but he is doing something different. So I'm going to carve this pumpkin. There's an annual associated for carving pumpkins for the year. Kill this candy corn spider. Yeah, so you get griffins, candy corn monsters, glow-in-the-dark skeletons. There's Drewbert. He always wants something every holiday. He's such a pain in the butt.
Adrenaline rising.
Wail away. Here we go. Yeah, so there's them. I thought I heard them talking earlier. But yeah, so my Charr warrior He's got an axe and a mace as his main weapons. On his opposite, he's got a great sword. Pretty common for, I'd say, you know, most players use great swords. But I wanted him to go with an axe. Character-wise, on the character that, for me, he's based off of, great sword. That's what he would normally have. But great sword is, a lot of people have it. Oh, that's a cool helmet. I don't know where you get that helmet from. I think that's the faux fire stuff they just released on the top. I don't know. It's a bunch of stuff. So, oh, there we go. Just got credit for the race. So he's going to start farming. But for now, maybe it's a bit of a short run, but we're just going to call that right now. And just want to thank you for joining me while I tinker around in Halloween. Did some races, did some jumping puzzles. And they're prepping up, like I said, for the Labyrinth farm, where they're just going to be farming a whole bunch of stuff. Not sure if I'm going to do that right now or not, but maybe I will. You know what? I'll cut this in half. I'm going to join the farm, and I'll pick up the next episode. Will be us running the Labyrinth and hopefully killing all the bosses. So until then, see you on the next one. Bye.